Hello, parents. I hope with online school, the structure and routines at home are getting better. Today, I will touch upon ideas to continue staying motivated and keep your children motivated during this lockdown period. Low activity and social disconnection are the two most fundamental factors causing low mood, motivation, and energy. To feel better, you need to increase your activity levels and ensure you are meeting your social connection needs. Of course, digitally, right? Or over telephone, not like with social contact. You do need to maintain social distancing, right? If you have been inactive and feeling low for a while, you will likely experience low motivation and energy levels. You can build up your motivation and energy by increasing your activity. Don't think, just do. Motivation will follow. Motivation follows actions. Here, let me share with you a technique called opposite action technique for combating low moods and emotions that are not helping you stay motivated. So, opposite action is acting opposite of what your natural emotional urge is. It may not apply in all situations, but it does apply when your emotions are really extreme and with emotions that are not helping you and your situation. For example, if you are feeling sad and want to isolate yourself, you can give yourself some time with the idea of isolation. But if you observe that isolation is not helping out your situation and rather spiraling you down into even lower moods, you must pull yourself and try opposite action. For example, seek out people, listen some happy song, or watch a happy movie. Talk to someone who is supportive to you, etc. Likewise, you can practice opposite action in several situations which can help maintain high energy and motivation. Opposite action may not apply to certain situations. For example, if you are afraid of something where it's reasonable to be afraid, right? You're not required to entertain the idea of opposite action there. But if your fear is not reasonable, you should try opposite action technique to get yourself out of it. Feeling of laziness, anger, anxiety, binge eating, etc. are the examples of some common emotions which can cause hindrance in staying in action and hence motivated. Okay, so now let's talk about few more tips which can, help us getting in the, state of motivation. Start a planning practice if you don't already have one with you. Maintaining structure can work wonders for your mental well-being. Routines help you increase your sense of control and diffuse feelings that overwhelm you. You may want to note down, here are a few planning tips, right? Let's note it down, please. Schedule regular breaks, set a weekly goal list, identify 1 to 3 most important tasks, prioritize your tasks, that's what it means. Review your crossed off items at the end of the day. Try a to-do list app. Experiment with productivity technique. Okay? There are two productivity techniques. Listen it carefully. The Pomodoro technique, Pomodore, Pomodoro technique. Second, eat the frog. Okay, please search about these techniques on the internet for the detailed understanding, right? And experiment with that, how that works with you. Write your daily to-do list the night before. Tidy your workplace at the end of the day. Decide on a regular sleep schedule. Create an end of work day ritual. Since most of us are working online these days, right? Create that end of work day ritual. Okay? Create weekly family traditions. Above all, be kind to yourself. Okay? Another one is start a daily gratitude practice. Research shows that cultivating gratitude has a plethora of benefits, including reducing stress and anxiety, boosting mood, strengthening your immune system, improving sleep, etc. A simple way to cultivate gratitude is to keep a gratitude log. Each day, at a set time in your daily routine, write down one thing you are grateful for. Try that practice. See how it works for you and in changing your moods and attitude and keeping you stay motivated. Okay? Now, once parents get in the groove of staying motivated, your task of keeping your children motivated is half completed. Your good moods and energy will itself act as role model for children. Most of the ideas I shared for parents to stay motivated can be used as it is or can be adapted for children. Let's ponder on certain points which can increase cooperation from children and reduce problem behaviors to occur. Schedules and structure should be flexible in nature to allow you to follow, because not being able to follow the schedule can make you irritable at times. Involve children in the process of making your schedules and different routines. Okay? Involve your children in the process with an open mind. Maintain screen time rules in the family in terms of hours and content watched. Lot of patience and respectful communication. Engage children in household chores in playful ways. For example, there is a example of colored sticks. There's a ice cream sticks. There are many activities that there are there for children by using the ice cream sticks, right? So have them in colored and different. That can be an activity between you and children, right? The sticks are colored in different variety of colors, right? And the variety of tasks are written on it with a marker. Yeah, different types of household chores, multiple household chores, right? And depending on you, right, the children can pick 2 or 3 or 5 sticks every day, right, that they are and they are responsible for those particular chores. So this way you can engage your children in household chores in a playful way. Okay, that will take care of their physical activity and will also help regulate them also. Okay, learning one age appropriate new thing each day for each family member also can boost spirits. Playing at least one board game each day can be very rewarding for all family members if we are interested in it. Arts and crafts activities can be great way of expression of pent up emotions, help children engage in those, have the supplies ready for them. Parent children bonding with science experiments together is another great idea. Start a book and read together as a family. Snuggle in the bed and do nothing, right? Sometimes that can also rejuvenate. Create opportunities for communication for children through resolving issues, conflict resolution, dialogue, speech about a topic. This will enhance one important life skill as well as release of pent-up emotions, communication. Okay? Some do not to follow, don'ts. Okay? Don't scream at your kids for not following the schedule that's been set up. Okay? Don't mandate 2 hours of learning. Okay, so it's kind of interrelated, that be flexible in your school schedule. Don't mandate, if you have put 2 hours of learning time, right? Don't mandate it. Hook and knock. Don't pick up fights with your kids because they don't want to do math. Okay, what kids need right now is to feel comforted and loved, to feel like it's all going to be okay. I hope you will follow and apply the motivation and stress resilience action plan shared today. Next, I will interact with parents of children with special needs and adolescents. Thank you and take care.